Your writing sucks. Here's why. Fear. You're afraid that what you're writing may sound like someone else. Stick around because this strategy will transform your writing. Now, here's the deal. When you're letting inspiration lead, well, let me start with this. One of my songs, titled Somewhere There's a Rainbow, started with inspiration from Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I was listening to the version by Israel Kamaka Viva Ole. Now, he walked into a studio late at night and asked to record right then, picked up a ukulele, and in one spontaneous session, created the most beloved version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow the world has ever heard. Now, that's inspiring without getting into anything controversial or murky. It keeps the focus on the creative lightning bolt in that moment. Now, for instance, when I got motivated, I immediately opened my notes, not because I wanted to copy it, not because I wanted, well, that I thought that I'm going to write my own version of this. No, it started because I was listening, letting the song watch over me, and something moved me. And I'm telling you, that version moved me. Now, if you're over 40, you know of this song from the movie. However, go listen to his version. It's inspiring. So, what am I saying? A lot of songs start with an idea, but as many start with a feeling. I wasn't sitting down to write a song. I wasn't analyzing chords. I wasn't analyzing structure. I was just letting the song wash over me, and that's usually how it happens. Inspiration doesn't always knock loudly. Sometimes it shows up quietly. The mistake a lot of us make is, well, thinking if it starts near another song, I should stop. But inspiration almost always starts near something we love. Think about it. Inspiration usually starts close to something you already love. And that's not cheating, but this is where doubt creeps in. You start asking, is this too close? Does this sound like there's something else? Am I allowed to keep going? Let me say this clearly, especially for those of us over 40. Inspiration is not plagiarism. Inspiration is not stealing. Inspiration is, well, it's how creativity has always worked. The problem isn't being inspired. The problem is stopping too soon. Think about this. If you stop writing every time doubt shows up, your song will never find its own voice. Now back to my song for a minute. Somewhere in the middle of writing, something shifted. I stopped thinking about that song, the one that inspired me, and I started listening to what my song was saying. The melody, the original melody went its own way. The words became personal, and the meaning changed. That's the moment that you're looking for as a writer. When you stop asking, does this sound like that song? And start asking, what does my song want to say? That's when it becomes yours. Here's this. The moment you stop chasing the inspiration and start telling your story, your song, that song becomes yours. Here's a simple rule I try to live by. If you're still worried about who it sounds like, just keep writing. Just keep writing. If you're starting to recognize yourself in it, you're on the right path. Here's a thought. Inspiration is the spark. Writing is the process. Your song's voice, well, it shows up later, and that's okay. You don't find your voice by protecting it. You find it by using it. Well, here's a quote. Your song's voice doesn't always show up at the beginning. It shows up when you keep going. I don't remember who said that. You'll have to look it up. So if inspiration leads you somewhere familiar, follow it. Don't interrogate it. Don't shut it down. Let it walk you forward. Trust it. And somewhere along the way, you won't be following the inspiration anymore. You'll be leading it. And somewhere in that process, there's your rainbow. Well, here's this. Inspiration opens the door, but you decide where the song goes. Okay, that's it for me. I'm out of here. I hope you got something from this today. And I know you will, and I know you did. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and share. God bless. See ya.